Hello everyone, part 2 of the PCB fabrication. This is where we left off. I'm going to move these over here somehow out the way. Hopefully I can be able to get to them and bring in my hot plate. I won't plug it in yet. What I'll do is I'll just place it there so we've got something to look at. Right, I'll just set things up. Okay, I just thought let everybody know. Like I say, if those that watch my video before, I'm using this solder paste, which is at this. It's got 183 degrees C on it there. Let's have a look. So that's the spec for those that want to know. Right, so for those that watched my last video, basically I thinned this down with iso alcohol, and since then it's been in this tub, and I've had the top on it sealed nice and. But obviously the seal isn't sealing isn't as good as I thought it was, because it has actually. See if I can get some. Can you see? It's thickened up a bit. So it's actually now sort of reverted back to its. I think its original paste consistency. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thin this down, because it won't actually go up inside the syringe nozzle. Where's my syringe? Yeah, I tried sucking it up into that, but like I said, the hole inside there is only 1 millimetre. Is it 1 millimetre? I've forgotten. Or was it half a mil? Let me just measure this wire again, just so we all know. Let's get me calipers. So turn them on. This wire is the same size as the hole. Oh no, it's half a millimetre. So the hole inside it is only half a millimetre. So yeah. So I'm just going to thin it down again. Be right back. Right. So I don't know if you can see the consistency there. It's now a bit runnier. It's very runny. If I put some in my syringe and it sort of comes out. Let me just wipe the end. It sort of comes out like that. There we go. Yeah. It's quite thin. There we go. It comes out in blobs and drops off. But basically, what I do is I just make this thin enough so that I can actually suck it up through the syringe. And so, obviously, if I can suck it up through the syringe, then I'll be able to spit it out through the syringe as well. Like so. That's the way I test for consistency. Alright, so I've got my syringe all set up. I'm just going to go round all the pads and put some paste on. You may want to sort of skip this bit and go to the end of this bit. Yeah. I've made a new stand for my phone. Hang on, let me show you that. Right. I'm having trouble actually getting my hands in, because I wanted my phone to sort of like get more of a picture. So what I did was I've made this stand here like this, so my phone sticks on there, and then that like I say, the lens there, and I'm trying to get my hands through the legs. So this is what I've made to actually show what I'm actually doing. Trying to get a better picture. But anyway, so Yeah, just bear with me. I can get in with my left hand anyway, so we'll use that one and get in there. So start at this end. Might want to just steady my fingers in the way. Oh, right, yeah, there we go. So there's hardly any coming out actually, so I want to get as little as possible. I've got cramp in my thumb now. Oh damn. Oh, ow. Go this way. Yeah, let's pretend we're icing the cake. I think I went a bit too much on that. I wonder if I can see if I can suck it off again. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there we go. These are really small now. Just the tiniest amount of think about to stagger these. Like I say, when it's warmed up and the solder runs, should all pull up around the pins. So, but like I say, it just wants smallest amount. I might have got it a bit too thin. Oh well, it'll clean up. You don't realise how small these pins are until you actually come to put solder on. Let's put a few drops across this. I never looked underneath to see what it actually looks like. I've just picked a pad off the standard pad off the thing. I might need to check that pad actually, but never mind. So this one just wants a little bit. I'm going to spread this. Well, I went a bit too much there. I just want to spread it across. Here I just want a bit of the actual flux really. It's more a flux thing. It's another thing I don't like to do is put too much flux on. Anyways. Let's start from the other end. That way I'm not reaching over the paste. I might actually invest in a glass syringe, since I'm finding this quite easy to do. Oh, there's a tiny one. when I'm squeezing it, and as soon as I see it coming out the end, I stop, and then that's enough. Lifting it off pulls a bit more out. I suppose you need to find your own technique. Comes with practice. Get the hang of it. You can see this, I don't know if you can see that on this, where I've spread it out, it's starting to dry out already, so I hope it doesn't dry out too much before I start putting the components on. Put quite a little bit on there because these are quite big pins, and it needs quite a bit here as well. But like I say, on these components. I mean, the surfaces are really flat, so all you need is just enough to cover the surface, really. Right, have a good look and a good check, and have I actually missed any? I usually do, but it looks like I think I have actually got it covered this time. Right, I'll just get the components ready. Alright, so what I want to do first is put these 5 capacitors on that I've got before I end up knocking them all over the place. Right, so I'm using a bill of materials again. This one I like. So we can go down and go click on place now. So if I click on placed, you can see that nothing has is highlighted because we've got nothing on the board. And just to check which capacitors they are, I need to just have a look at the circuit. So what we're doing is it was from this book here. So there's well, what have I got? Let's start from the left. Yeah, so we've got that 10. I've got a 10 nanofarad, which was this one here, which was C3. So I need to put C3 on first. So if we look for C3, I like that. That needs to go there, C3. Oh, not ready. Right, so that's this 10 nano. Oh, hang on. Let's tell you what. Let me just turn this around, and so that it looks like what we've got on the screen. I've got the lighting way. How's that? That's better. Although I can't see it now because, like I say, my light is on the microscope, so I need to get them where I can see. I'll have to excuse the glare from the light. Try and get it so it's right. Give me a minute. Yeah, let's go for that. That's best I can get it. So where am I going? C3 next to down there, and she's over here. I've got the shakes today. Oh well, that's on C3, so we'll tick that one off. And what's the other one? 10 microfarad. So where was that? Let's bring that in there. 10 microfarad. That's a C2. There we go. C2. Select that. That's up there. Alright, I see it. There we go, C2. Yeah, like I say, you can fast forward now, that's all I'm doing. So what we got? We've done that, and we've got the 0.1 microfarad. So the 0.1 microfarad was that one there, C5. So C5 is that one down there. So it's on the right hand side. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Like I say, it's a lot easier to do this without a camera in a damn way. So, but you know, you can't see what I'm doing if I don't. So we've got 3 down so far, haven't we? What we want, the 6.8 nano. So where's the 6.8 nano? Oh, there it is, which is C4. So C4, that one there. This is right down there. I must have got these right because they're going on the right size pads. C4. Well, that didn't drop right, did it? There we go. It'll be alright once it's warmed up. So that's that C4. And the other one, which is the 22 microfarad, which is this one, C6. So C6, this one. Oh, that's over there. Like I say, sort of positioned them in the better locations. C6, want it? There we go. Right, so that's them out of the way. Luckily I never threw them on the floor or anything like that, so yeah, right, so what I'm going to do next, well actually, yeah, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the ones from, well, let's continue with this and just get the other bits from these were from the book. So I put the bits from the book into my tray. So I'll just get them out. Is that in shot? Oh yes, I'll put them there. So I'll just get all the other bits out. Hopefully I'm not going to drop them. That's the... Let's hope I don't drop them. Well, drop them on the floor, that is. Oh shit. Oh, we don't grab these anyway. It's like, I don't know, anybody ever played Tiddlywinks? That's what it's like picking these up. It's like playing Tiddlywinks. Just catch them on the wrong edge and ping everywhere. Yeah. If you don't know what Tiddlywinks is, it's a game. Just have a search on the internet. Don't know what it's called in other countries. Right, I think I've got them all there, and I think I've got the one. I think what I did was, so we should have 4 resistors, but I think, oh, hang on, I'm sure I added one. Oh, I can't see them over there. So, right, I'm going to move them to the other side where I can see them into the light. Right, that's a 128. Can't see what that is. Right, that's 152. I remember that one. Oh, it's a bit solder, that. And this one. Right, that's the 104. I can see that. Let's see, where did that go? Mm. 100k, that's that one there. Oh, let's just check that. Oh yeah, R7 it is. I've just looked at me. I've just looked at my thing there. That my 100k is my R7. So that's right. So that's, where is it? That one there. 104 is, so that's 1, 0 and 4 zeros. 100k. Where am I going? I've forgotten. Oh, over there. Right. Far too much solder on there. Take that one off. Yep, like I said, good time to just skip a few minutes while I do this. What's the other one? I should have 2. 128. Yeah, 1.5k. I know I want that one. I mean 1.5k, which is that one there, R8. Oh, hang on, what have I had? Oh, sorry, 5.1. Is that what I've got there? No. Oh, no, that's that 1.5 that I took off. And I need to replace that one, if I remember right, yeah. So, I need a 1.5. So let's forget that for a minute, because that's what I'm replacing the potentiometer with. So there should be 2 8.2s. I got to bring the circuit in so you can see what I'm looking at. So I need 2 of these, so which is R9 and R10, 8.2 Ks, R9 and R10, them 2 there. So I've got, what did I say there? Oh yeah, 8.2k. Yeah, so that's 822. Don't know if you can, well, you won't see what's written on it, but so I want that one there. And what is this? One moment. I'm going to set up my microscope. Oh well, you see that there. That's S201 by the looks of it. I have no clue what the S is, so I'm just going to have a look on the internet. Well, I don't think it is an S. I think it is an 8, and I think that's my 8. 2 O and 1 O, so that's 8.2K. Let's just check that. I mean, to me that looks like an S, but I think it is supposed to be an 8. It makes no sense otherwise. Yeah, I'll just get my meter out. Yeah, so I've got my meter and I've got my prongs. It came with a kit. They're a bit big and hefty. I don't know what they expect me to probe with these, like, but they're friggin' massive. Anyways, so since I'm on a metal plate, I'm going to have to pick it up. So just pick it up, and there we go, 8.2K. So that what looks like an S. I suppose if you're not using a microscope, it will look like an 8. Maybe that's the way they've done it that way. Or I know why they've done it. Maybe it's actually added with a silk screen and they need that bridge across to the 0. I don't know. Maybe it needs something for it to spray through. Anyways, right, let's just get back to it. Yeah, right, I'll just leave my microscope there for a minute and put this one on, and I'll just move my microscope next to the 2, because these are both the same, and you better see what just threw me there. So these 2 here are both the same values, but obviously made by different manufacturers. So let's see if I can get my microscope in there, and you can compare the 2. Yeah. So yeah, that's what threw me. Them two resistors are exactly the same as each other. But if they'd have done that S the other way like the other one has, the other one's gone the other way, it looks like a backwards S. It would look more like an 8, and I wouldn't have mistaken it for an S. The fact that it's also got the extra number, it's the 4-digit number instead of a 3-digit number. But basically the rule stays the same. The last number is the number of zeros. So like the one on the right, you'd have 2 zeros, and the one on the left has 1 0. So you add those zeros to the end, if you get my meaning. Yeah, so both the same. You can actually see the little balls of lead now. I've thinned it down as well. Look, can you see in focus a bit better? Yeah. So yeah, that paste is obviously good, because you've got really minute balls of lead. And I'll just minimise that. Right, so yeah, so we've got them 2 8.2Ks. They're done. So what we want next is this the actual chip, which will be this U2. Yeah, which is what that is. Well, it's what's been stamped on it now, and and I've put that big felt tip mark so we can see which way. Oh yeah, and I've got this resistor. This is the one I've replaced with the 8.2. Obviously, when we get together, I'll check the voltage before plugging in my caliper. Let's see if we can get that down on top of there. I've got a really good viewing angle here, with the camera in the way. But I think it'll sort itself out once we're warmed up. So we can tick that one off. And what else? Oh, what we want is the inductor, this one here. Well, let's stick that in, and I just want to look underneath that to see what the pads look like. Yeah, the pads are as wide as I thought there, so but it doesn't really matter. What I might do is I might modify that. Next time I use one of these, I'll have to remember. Anyways, we know which way around it goes, and it'll fit on there, no problem. Well, let's put that way around as well, so it reads correctly. You know what I'm like. So that'll go on top of there. I think I've got it square. Anyway, all that solder will run together. So there's my inductor. I went over top here really. I could have put just a linear regulator in there, get a 1.5 volt linear regulator. I could have even just put a couple of resistors and put like a potential divider in there. But I had them, and I thought, you know, let's give it a try, see if I can actually make a book on one of my circuits. So this is like a first for me, so we'll see what that comes out like. Right, so yeah, that's that one. We've ticked that off. And the other thing I want to do next, because I got all the components, I'll do this other rip here that we ripped off. So I'll just get all those out. One moment. There, I don't know if you can see that there. Hang about, tell you what. Yeah, see these two capacitors, these the white ones. I don't know if the white ones are a higher tolerance than this brown one here, but that I know these two here are the ones that go for these two, for the crystal, and the brown one was the other one, which was, what did I say? Yeah, we're looking more over here now. Oh yes, it was this one that went to pin 4, which is C9. So let's get C9. C9, which is this one here. Alright, so that's there. So they all go down here on these three. So, and then my chip obviously goes here with pin 1 in this direction. Yeah, I think my tweezers need a clean. Either that or there was some crap on that capacitor. Whoops. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to rethink my camera mount, or phone mount shall I say. I just can't quite get in here with it. And which is pin 1 here. Oh, that's pin 1 there. So that's going to go like that. Yeah, like I say, this PCB is from PCBWay, and one thing you really want is these silk screen lines, really nice and accurate, so you can line these two the things up. Let me just give that a spin, see if I get it right the other way. No avail. Oh yeah, maybe I did. I should have left it where it was. Anyways, it'll do. So yeah, I can tick all them off. Let's tick all them off. So I've done that capacitor. I've done these two capacitors. I've done that chip. Have I turned? I haven't turned. Oh, I thought I'd tick this. Place. There we go. Place. There we go. We've got green stuff now. I thought I'd done that. Anyways, maybe not. Well, obviously I didn't. Right, so yeah, so that's all the bits that I've ripped off. I can't put the crystal in yet because that's a through hole thing. So now we might as well just work from the top and start with C1 because these are all going to come from my sourced pill tray. So let me just find C1, which is the 1 microfarad. There's C1. Let's put that in its place, which is down there. Tick that one off. And oh, look at these resistors. What are we at? 8 of them. Right, let's do all those. Right, just going to grab them out of the pill tray. Well, the 10k. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And of course, you know me, I want them all the same way. Yeah, tell me I'm an idiot. But I don't care. Just don't care. No one's ever going to see these. I'm not going to be looking at them, but I just like to do it. Right, so let's start on the left side. Right, so 2 at the bottom left there, right, so that's them 2. Yeah. Actually, they all go that way around. Right, hang on, so which one? So they all want to go like that. So we'll do R13 and 14, yeah? Yeah. Well, that's a bit out of my view, focused. Am I still in view there? Yeah. Bit shiny, but sorry about that, guys. Bit shiny. Just that I can't see what I'm doing. Well, I couldn't see what I was doing. Right, where's the others go? Right, alright, I want 1 up on R1. and then there's R2 next to that. Oop. Yep, 2 next to that. Then we got, right, so them 2 is like right down there. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? Yeah. And then one at the end of that chip there. Right. Right, so that's all them on there. So we can tick that one off. That was a nice bunch. So let's go to the 100Rs. Let's get them out of my Pilbara tray. I got 2 of those, so there's 1. There's number 2. And what we either side of them over there. So what I want on that way, and I want so this is 2 and 3. Oh, I've got the shakes again. Oh dear. Swap hands, but I can't get in because of me. I'm going to have to redesign my camera mount, I think. So, right, so that was R2 and R3, so we can tick that one off as well. And what we want there now is 16 and 17. Oh, that's for them diodes. So 470. So it's 1. 2. Where did I say they went? Oh yeah, up the top right. Oh right, just above the crystal. 470, go that way, and turn that one round and that way. I think I put way too much solder on, you know. We'll find out when we fire it up. There we go, that's them 2. So we've got the 75, just one of those over on the left. Where's my 75R? Why have I got 2 in here? Oh, there's a diode in there. That's when I was sourcing my components. One of the diodes went ping, and I don't know where it went. So that's where that is. So anyway, it's in my pill tray. It can stay there for now. So where does this one go? Over on the left. 6, and we're the right way around. There we go, that's R6. And what we've got, R8. This is 5.1. Alright, so I didn't get a 5.1k out. Why didn't I do that? One moment, I don't think I actually sourced the right one there. Give me a moment. There we go, if by magic, 5.1k resistor. So stick that one there. Where has it gone? Oh yeah. No, well, I've messed up here somewhere. Oh, right, in front of that, yeah. There we go, we can tick that one off now. And R19 is 150, I'll just pick that. That should be my 150. Where does that air come from? There we go. There we go, 150. Where's that going? Oh, right up there. Right. There we go. It's be 150. And now I need a 680. There's my 680. And that goes where again? Oh, right, yeah, there. That's that one. Oh, now, I'll tell you what, I'll put this S4, this diode on first, I think, and then we'll just do all the LEDs. So, that's that diode. We need to make sure that goes the right way. Grab that. Yeah, I'm just using the one diode line, and that goes. Alright. This has some marks on this end here, which actually goes to this end here, where the thing. If you look at the box, it's open on this side, so tells you which way around to put this diode. Oh, and I dropped it. See if I can stand it up again. Yeah, I think I might do some sort of arm for my phone. I think be a lot better than just a stand. Anyways, it gets in the way. Alright, is that what we're doing? Right, so let's go for the blue. Actually, there's two blues. There's one blue here, and there's a blue one down here. So I'm going to pick the two blues out. Don't know if you can see that. Hold on. Now I've got one placed upside down. You can see that there's a little arrow on it. That tells you the direction, and on the top side there's still marked with a bit of a blue, a green mark, so we know that's the end. I don't know, I forget if it's cathode or anode, but I know which way it goes. So that one wants to be pointing downwards. No, it doesn't. I haven't got that one up. Can we zoom in on that? There, look. Well, let's just select something else. Right, so you can see that it's going upwards there, so the arrow wants to be pointing upwards there. So, here's my mouse, and so basically we're slotting it in so the arrow goes in, so you go like that, arrow, that's the way I remember it anyways. So yeah, we're doing that one. And the other one goes I need to click on it. Right, there we go, that's that one done. And the other blue one is here. Oh, it's right over there. And which way around does that go? Oh, right, yeah, so it's pointing downwards this time. Take that one off. So we'll do the yellow one. Yeah, I like LEDs. They don't take much power, and they let you know what's happening. So I think I've got one for the power. I've got one for diagnostics, and I think I've got one for the USB transmission and receive. And so on. So you can see things happening basically, or check that things are happening. And I'm a fan of the old, you know, the retro look. Which way up does that go? Pointing upwards. That was D3. Now let's do the green one, D4. Over there again, and this one points downwards. There we go, tick that one off. And the red one, you know something, I don't think I got a red one. Oh yes I did. For some reason I was thinking I hadn't got a red one. Of course I should have had. I don't know, I've missed the other either. I think it was because it was part of the other package. There's my red one. Don't know why it's sticking to my tweezers. So where's the red one go? Oh, red one goes there, pointing downwards. And then that one there. Right, so this is for my STM8. That's going to be left off for now. I do that separate because of the tiny little pins on it. So we've done them. Alright, so and we can't do the crystal because that's a through hole thing. Then we've got the two little transistors. These are just everyday common NPN transistors, really. Any general purpose transistor should do. Get the cheapest on the market. That's what I do. The work. Well, we'll find out anyway. Yeah, so they go into them two, Q1 and Q2. I'll just turn this around to make it easier. So that'll go there. And this one will go there. Right, so tick them off. And then I think it's just these, we just got the three connectors. I really messed up out with this. You can laugh at me if you like, because that one there is for the USB. Why I didn't put a USB socket there, I do not know. That way we could have just used a standard cable. So as it happens now, I need to make a cable with a plug on that plugs into that. So I just don't know what I was thinking here. So I totally messed it up. I think I might actually go back onto the into the design and actually change it for future. I'll make a revision 2, I think, and I will actually put a USB socket there, and then you just plug in a normal USB lead. I don't know what made me put this thing in there. I honestly don't know. I just don't know what I was thinking. I think I was pissed off with the what they could call they're very similar to these, and I bought all these because let me just find the box. Yeah. Let me have a rant. I'm going to have a rant, guys. Yeah. So what's it say? Oh, Grove. Yeah, the Grove. Grove compatible, right? So somebody bought me a thing that was it has Grove sockets on it. They look just like this. The distance is the same millimeters apart. Pins, everything the same, except the socket is I just can't find plugs on their own. You have to buy leads, and the leads cost you more than a packet of these things do. Just for one lead would cost you more than buying a pack of 20 of these. So I got these basically just to replace the Grove ones, and then I can just I can make up my own leads then to plug in, instead of having to buy the Grove leads at some extortionate price. Yeah, that's my rant, guys. I'm just having a rant. I think if Grove, the ones with the Grove sockets on, if they made it so you could buy the plugs that plug into them cheaply, like I can for these sockets, then they would be great. But you've got to go on site and you've got to buy leads from them that have the unique Grove bloody layout, style and socket. Right, I'll just turn this around so I can see. Just line them up really nice. There we go. Yes, I should have made that one at the end an actual. I mean, I've got the sockets. I bought USB sockets for another project I did, and I should have put one on there. I just don't know why I didn't. It's going to bug me forever now. That it's. Yeah, I'm just having a rant. Right, so it's time to heat it up then, guys. Let's have a look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and set my camera up so it's zoomed in a bit more so you can actually see it happen. Just give me a more. Alright, it's time to turn up the heat, as they say. So I've turned it round, hopefully to try and get it as big as I could. So I don't have to set up my microscope to show you the things that are happening. Although I could, I suppose, put it over to the left. Yeah, give me a moment. I'm going to try that. Yeah. Oh well, there's a bit of a close-up there of that corner, just so you can see the solder flow when it does. So what I'm going to do is 150 as usual. Start with. .150 is just a nice safe temperature, and it also gives the chance for the pit to start working properly as well. So it's going to overshoot like no tomorrow, basically. And so we'll let it do that, and you can see the what you can see now at the moment boiling off is the iso alcohol that I've got in the paste, so that was just boiling off really quick now. I don't know if you may want to look at one of my previous videos. I'll show you what happens if you put soldering iron straight onto this sort of stuff that has ISO in it, sort of explodes, bubbles up. But you can see it's way overshot now, and we're up to like the 182, 83 degrees it says the solder melts at, which it's doing. As soon as that starts dropping, what I'll do is I'll take it up to well, I think 180. So it's starting to go down now, so let's just turn it up to 180. And it should start going back up again now, and settle off at 180. What I'm just going to do is have a poke around. You can see that these have sort of melted, but because it overshot and it's dropped back down again, you see that not all the paste is at the other end. So now it's settling at 180. You can see it just playing around a bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it up to 110. I think 110 is usually a nice good temperature for everything to melt. Well, 210 shall I say. 210. There we go. Put it 210, and what I'll do is I'll settle around there. You can see I've got a ball there on that transistor. There. Can you see how it's balled up there? Look. Hopefully that might just merge into that one there if I just give it a bit of a poke around. Oh, mind you. No, I'll just leave it, I think. Yeah, what I usually do is just go around and press down on things just to make sure that it's hot, and I'm going to try not to burn myself today. It's very hot. There's something moved there. Oh yeah, I think we've got one explosion there, look. That's what happens. It got too hot with the... I had too much paste. Forget that off. Where's my... I need my knife as well. Yeah, it's far too much paste on there. Shit. I'm knocking everything around, aren't I? I'll tell you what, I've got to change my stand. I thought it was a good design, you know, my camera mount. I thought it was really cool, but now it's starting to piss me off. Which way around does that go? Come on, drop off. Oh, camera, damn camera. Oh, yeah, definitely. Right, yeah, this was a bad move with this camera. Stupid idea. What's happened to this one here? Where's that gone? Oh, it's here, look. Yeah. Oh. You know something? I've really messed this up. Yeah, too much paste on there. Become explosive. Not to worry. All comes out okay in the end. Yeah, I've got a few beads everywhere. But at least all these are sat down alright. That's sat down. Even these are sat down alright. Just need to inch them into the right place. Oh, there's another one there. Where's that come from? Wow. Oh, God. This camera... I'll tell you what, we're going to go back the old way, you know, with the camera out the way. Because I just can't work. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. If you keep seeing the camera go move, it's because I'm knocking the damn thing out every time I try to get in. There's no room for me and the camera here. What is this? So it's a 1K for somewhere. Or is it 100K? 10? No, it's a 10K. Where did that 10K come from? Must have come from somewhere. 10k, 10k, 10k. Oh, friggin' hell. You just line something up when it's gone all tits up. This should have just all melted and... Is anybody screaming at the screen yet where my 10k has gone? Oh, is this it? R15? Right, let me just check that R15 is my 10k. Where are we? I mean, that shot out a mile, that, if it did. Right. R15. That one there. 10k, yeah, there we go. So let's put that back where it should be. Oh look, I'm off camera and all. Have I knocked the camera miles out now, haven't I? Yeah, there we go. Right, now we're back in shot. Yeah, so my 10k. Well, I think that's it all in place now. What I need to do now is just remove, I mean shot, yeah, just remove some of that if I can. Doesn't help that it's a small board as well. I just want to get rid of some of this solder because there's far too much on there. I think that looks alright. Put it on a hotspot. Nearly burnt me. Oh, freaking hell. How did I manage to do that? Yeah, right, the camera's going to go through a frigging window in a minute. I tell you, this stand just keeps getting in the way. Well, you learn by mistakes. We've mastered the solder. Now I need to master the sodding camera. Right, I don't think there's anything. That one doesn't look right. There, right. Okay, turn it off. As far as I'm going to. Oh, I better just check. Just check that I haven't knocked anything else a mile away. Nah, it all looks alright now. Right, I'm going to turn that off, let it all cool down. I'm going to move my hot plate and everything and get reset up for putting the STM8 on. So just give me more. Well, I've moved my hot plate out of the way. This is what we are so far. Everything looks like it's on piss, so yeah, that's really made me pleased. Yeah, so it's just cooling off a bit. As soon as it's cool enough to handle, what I'm going to do is go around with my microscope and just check all the connections all around, and maybe pluck out some of those beads that I've got everywhere for some reason. And yeah, it's not my best job, this one, but we'll continue with it. Like I say, I'm not one of those that just shows you all the good bits. You see it as it is. So if I bring up my microscope, what I'll do is I'll do what I normally do, and I usually look at it with a negative as well. So I'll be putting that here. There we go. And I'll be putting this one here. There we go. Well, it's funny how they line up, but they're not the same thing. Right, as it cool down a bit, yeah. Right, I think I can touch it now. So, with microscope in hand and the other bit in hand, let's have a look, see how well I've done. Let's just make sure that I've got all these joints. Oh, this other one. Yeah, they look good. Hang about, what's that? Is that one missing? Have I missed one? Hold on. Oh no, I haven't. It's just me. I can't see. And tell you, I'm old and blind. I can't see now. Right. Let's get that into focus. Right. Yeah. So see, there's one there with quite a little less. I won't worry about it. But actually, I think I've got too much solder on them. That is actually too much. Maybe it might be just a bit right. I don't know. Anyways, work our way down. Yeah, they look alright. All those look alright. And so on. Can't see these. They're underneath. I'm guessing they're okay. They'll be under there. What we got there? I thought I saw a little bit of blob there. Is it just the... I think it is. Let me get my tweezers. I'll just run my tweezers down the side of that. Yeah, there was a couple of blobs there. Let's check all these pins. They look alright. The other side. Oh, that one down there. Oh, look, there's a blob on there. God, it's a day for blobs, this. And there's a blob down there. I'm just doing this by eye, guys. Sorry. I've had enough with that, trying to put it underneath that sodding camera. Right. Get me right glasses on as well. Tell you, can't see sod on. Right, they look alright, they look alright. That looks alright now. I've got the blob on the end, I don't give a shit. Right. Now this has got some blobs in. I'm going to have a poke around on this as well. What about this side? This side didn't look too bad. What about these across here? Oh, there's a blob. Let's get rid of that one. Second to end. Oh no, there's no. Oh, what's this? That looks a bit of a mess, doesn't it? Anyways, see, it's far too much. I still put too much solder on these, and I'm using a 0.5 millimeter tube to squeeze it through, and it's just putting a little blob on. Right, I think I got rid of that blob. Change glasses. Where are we? Right. Well, that blob's in the middle of nowhere. It's going to do no harm. I guess these need washing and cleaning. Oh, there's another blob on that capacitor as well. I just use end of my tweezers. Tweezers are sharp. I keep them sharp. There, blob's gone, look. Oh, there's another blob there now. There we go, that's gone empty. Change your glasses. Get it in focus. Yep. Like, has it got a bit of a... No. Right, what about these around here? Oh, look at that, there's two blobs there. Like I say, you can... Well, actually, after I've done this... what will I do next? I think what I might do next after this is program my ST. No, I don't. I need to put it on first, don't I? I haven't put it on yet, so... What am I talking about? Yeah, God, I can't even remember what I'm doing now. Right, I think I've got them two blobs gone. No, I haven't got that one. Maybe I just moved it. And I think there's a blob around there as well. Look. Yeah. Look at that, far too much solder. I'm going to have to reduce the amount of solder. And especially for these things, these are minuscule. These are what I ripped off the board. I managed to get the... I managed to keep the solder down a little bit on them. But there's that blob there. I've got my wrong glasses on. There we go, there's a blob there, yeah. Thing is, look at my screen, I've got to change my glasses, and then I look at the board, change my glasses. And I forget to change them. I can't see sod all. Don't know if I've got that. Change glasses. Look on the screen. It's still there. Oh, was I looking at the other? I was poking the other one. Oh dear. Where are we? Got that. Got that. Yeah, I think I've been around the old board now. In fact, I'm getting bored with going around the old board now. But you need to check. And you've only got the tools you have. There's a blob, look. The only thing holding them blobs in place is the flux. I think if I used a bit of ISO, washed it all in ISO, it'd probably get rid of a load of them as well. But I find that if I leave it with the flux quite solid, a nice poke just flicks it off out of the way. The ISO just moves stuff around. Right, yeah, so now it's time to try and put an STM on there. Let me just get set up. Right, I'm going to try and do this underneath my super new camera phone stand, which is annoying me at the moment. I think I've got some other ideas on how to modify it, so I just need to be able to get my hands in the place as well. I don't know if you can see how close it is, because that's the size of my hand, but I'm doing this really, this is really tiny stuff, so I think that's the issue. For me to be able to see, so you can see what I'm doing, it needs to be quite close. So what I usually do with my microcontroller first is I just put a bit of flux on the actual pins. To put a bit of flux on the actual pins, I just dip them in this flux here. Just scrape it like a comb. It picks it up just like that. I don't know if am I just showing you? Yeah, I think you can see. Just so it picks up a little bit of flux, and then I just turn it around. Because I don't want too much stuff. Some people just plaster everything with flux. It's like it's gone out of fashion. But I just need enough. I just want the flux where I want it, not where I don't want it. Hang on, which way around is that? Right, pin 1's there, pin 1's there. So that's going to go on there like that. He says. Where's me? What is it? Get off. Get up there, you twatting thing. There we go. Go on. Up. Move, 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 move. I mean, there'll still be plenty of flux there from the solder that I put on there, but I just want to just make sure that it's all around the pins of the microcontroller. But it's so sodding small. Right, so to hold that in place, what I'm going to do, these are hair clips, by the way. Hair clips is what women use to hold their hair in place. You see a little silver band clips in, but I've straightened the bottom piece here, so this will actually just, I mean, you can come in from any angle with these. It'll reach over everything. But what I do is I just pop it on to hold it in place so it doesn't fall off like that. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a, see if I can get that in focus. I've got the end of it bent over so it comes down. See if I can get some light on it. There, can you see how the end is bent over and that comes down and it holds it right down in the middle, so there's nothing else. I mean, it doesn't matter about the bottom just sits where it sits, but the top bit there is just held by one point right at the edge there, and that holds it in place, and it puts even pressure all the way around on all the pins. So I hope you can see that. Now what I'm going to have to do is go off camera a little bit, because I need to be able to I can't do this on you looking at the camera. I need to actually look at it, and I need to just line it all up basically. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. I'll try and keep it in shot, but I can't guarantee it. No, I definitely can't guarantee it. Is it in shot? Actually, I've got too much light on there, haven't I? Dazzled you. There we go. Yeah. Right. Might just take it off a moment, because actually it just jumps over the actual solder. It's sat on the solder. And it suddenly moved. It's because I'm trying to do it. Oh, right. I'm going to pause the camera because I can't do it underneath the setting camera. Okay, I've got no patience whatsoever. Right, so yeah, there we are. I've got it clipped in place right on top of where I need it. And now I can go in with the soldering iron. So I'm going to set up the soldering iron. Yeah. Yep, the idea is to show you how I do it, so I'm going to struggle. Just let me set it up. Okay guys, I need to make another mount for my camera. I can't do it with that thing way. So here we are, back to the old way. What I'll try and do is maybe just get it a bit... well, I need to actually see it myself as well. So I think that's about as best I can get it, really. Yeah, like that. So here we go. Oh, what I bought some new solder, and I thought, oh, all right, let's go for the leaded solder, and it's a piece of crap. I've had to put me... I've had to go to 320 now, because that other solder I got... Well, actually, I tell you how, I don't know, some people might know, but the other roll of solder that I had, I bought a big lump of it, a big roll of it, because it was going cheap. It was when Maplin's shut down. So that's how long ago it was, because I got it from Maplin's and it was on at like half price from Maplin's, so I bought a big reel. And it was actually unleaded solder, but it was really good stuff, and it melted really easy, and it had really good flux in it as well. Now which glasses have I got on? Right. Okay, these are small. Ah, right, I've brought my magnifying glass in. The lighting's all changed, so I'll just try and attempt to sort that out for you guys so you can see. Right, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going in on each actual individual leg and soldering it. Am I got it turned on? Yeah. Oh, I bent one there somehow. Oh my. Right. Let me just see if I can sort that out, guys. Give me a moment. I need to get my eyes close to it. Sorted. Right, so basically, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this off camera, because I like to hold it in my hand and close to my eyes, but basically what I'm doing is my soldering iron. I'm going down each pin with my soldering iron. I just poke it in between two pins, and it just solders each one individually as I move down. Basically, this is all I do, and it's enough. I've got a right nice sharp tip on my soldering iron. You just have to remember, when you start, is just get some heat into the PCB to actually help the flux flow better and the solder flow better. But basically that's all I do, is just go down in between each one, and it heats up two pins at the same time and solders them. So to get to the other side here, I'm going to have to take it out and look down from the top, and I can't do it like it is now, so just give me a minute. Here we go. Calm down a bit. Yeah, I'll try and show you what I actually do here. See if I can get it right this time. Yeah, so basically I just run the tip on each one. This is the first one. Now am I still in focus? Let me just... I think I am. Right. So first one, get a bit of heat into the board, and then just work that way down. You should see it flow. You should see the flux flow. I'm just putting the tip on the tip of my soldering iron right on the end of the leg of the pin. And it just lets the solder flow. like I say, capillary action takes over basically. All you have to do is get some heat in there, and then capillary action will just take over and put the solder where you want it. Right, that's all I do with that, and I'm not going to show you the other side. It was hard to get into the other side. Right, so yeah, give me a minute. Alright, let's have a right good close look now with the microscope, see how well we got them, I got them pins soldered, so you see there's lots of flux there now, but yeah, they all seem alright with the solder. Like I say, there's hardly any, I just can't go on enough about it, that there's so little solder that you need. And this is the other side, see what job I've done on this side. I think I bent a pin there, look, but it's got it anyway. Actually this side looks a bit better than the other. Oh, I bent another pin there now. Anyways, fragile things they are. This is where you need a robot to do the work for you. Yeah, so they don't look too bad. Hopefully, one thing we haven't got, that is shorts between them. That's the main thing I need to check here, is just that we don't have solder between the two pins. Yeah, but everything looks fine. Right, so that's that bit done. So let's program that and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to give me other camera stand again another chance to redeem itself. So back down onto this. Yeah, like I said, I think PCBWay have done a real nice job. A bit. What I tend to do is make some things very small, like the text here, and the text is still readable even at this size. I mean, it is small. Anyway, let me get my ruler. So you got something to compare it with. So these, they're like, it's like 1 millimeter high. This text, that's how small it is. Like I say, we're only dealing with what is it? Did I say 56 by 26? So yeah, to program my ST, all I do is I put some pads on here. So I've got my 4 pads. Get the light out. 4 pads, and I just solder my fly lead. I've got a fly lead that plugs into my programmer, and I've got these little leads at the end. So I'll just solder these little, and just for those. Here we are. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bit of solder out of this, because what I want to do is show you what happens when you stick a soldering iron on it. You need to preheat it first, so it's all right because I've thinned it down with ISO. It's okay for putting on a hot plate, because the hot plate heats it up slowly and it evaporates all the ISO. But when you put the soldering iron on it instantly, the ISO tends to just sort of explode, and that's why some of those resistors that sort of disappeared. It's because the heat went into the ISO too quick, and it just exploded, and it took the resistors with it. So let's see if I can sort of show you what I mean. Let's get the lighting sorted as well. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm bringing in my magnifying glass, which has my light wrapped around it, and that's why the lighting changes when I move that into view. So yeah, that's alright, isn't it? So let's put a bit of this on. Well, sticking up in the middle a bit. Which glasses have I got on? There we go. Right, you can. This will show you what happens when. Actually, I might try to hold it up a bit so you can see it better. Yeah, there we go. Except it's not where I can see it now. Move one thing and I can't. I move it right into camera view and I can't see it myself, and then I move the thing so I can see myself, and it's not inside of camera view. Right. Yeah, it's not exploding like it used to. No, 200, that's why. Friggin'. I'm in camera. Oh. Goes everywhere. I don't know how well it showed up on camera, or whether I've got it in camera shot or not, I don't know. Just trying too hard to get things in the camera shot these days. Yeah, I think I'm going to give up with this sort of stuff. Right. So we got our power, which I can't see anything. Is that in shot? Right. Light. Lights. Light. As is light. Don't know if you see, if you remember that. That's a phrase from a film I quite like. Oh, and I can't see now with the frigging. Now it's gone all dark. Right, let's try that. Yeah, definitely not. These cameras just don't like the light changing. I need something, a camera. I need a camera that does everything automatically, instead of just using my phone. Anyways. I'm not a professional YouTuber, I just do stuff to show what I do, and I don't honestly really care, actually. Not like some that make a living out of it. I'm retired. Anyways. I do like to share things though, you see. I do like it when people like what I do. And that's why I do it. So, everybody likes to be in the limelight, don't they? Everyone wants their 15 minutes. Thing is, some people want the 15 minutes for the wrong reason. They'll make up stuff just to be on their 15 minutes. Right, let's have a look. So, right, yeah, I've got my fly leads on. Now I just need to set up the programmer. I've got the cable here somewhere. Is that the right one? Should have swim on it. Yeah, single wire internal. What was M for? Forgotten what M was for. I think it's either module or machine. Anyway, that plugs into there. Have I got it turned on? Nothing's lit up. Oh, I haven't got it turned on. Let's turn it on, see if it lights up. Oh, yeah. Hey, oh. Something went flash, flash, flash here, and something came on there. Oh, right. So anyway, so that's connected. Right, let me set up my my programmer. Give me a moment. Alright, let's see if we can actually program this. So what we need is some files first. So I need a file to program the memory. So let's have a look and see if I can find that. Oh, it could be here actually. Oh, Tim's. Oh, that's servo tester. That. Where are we? Not that. No. Where are we? Not that. Oh, the digital caliper interface. And we'll get the release, I think. The release. Yep, there we go. So that's the program one. The program one I always name with the actual name of the program. So we'll open that. And there it is, all the code. I don't think this uses much of the memory. This is why I use this visual programmer. Oh, yes. Well, actually, there's not much memory left there, look. So, oh yeah, that's right, because I filled it up with some trivial stuff as well. Like I say, I put the optional display on and all. Yeah, so we also want the data memory. Well, the data, sometimes I use this. This is like the EEPROM, where it's the non-volatile bit of memory that doesn't get lost. Basically, I just put my name in there, actually. So, data memory. There, look, there's a digital caliper, just information. If anybody ever reads it, they can find information. I'm not actually saving any settings or anything. So, and options by. This one here is a bit like, what can I say? It's a bit like the BIOS on your PC or the fuses on some other microcontrollers and sort of thing. It sets a few things, telling it what to do when it boots up, basically. So we need this one, so get that one. And there we go, option bytes. So we'll open that one. And that changes all them. So we'll start by programming, see if we can actually program. I've got it on the right one. Make sure you got it on the STMAS103F3. And this 3 is important because this one's got more memory than the 2. Yeah, what we do is we just download that to the EEPROM, to the microcontroller. Let's see if it works. Yep, it was red for programming it, and then it was green to read and check. So then we'll do the data memory. Not that it's really necessary, but we will anyway. So we download that. That went okay, and we'll do this one. See if the memory goes. There we go. Oh, and we saw some extra lights go flashy, flashy. I think this blue one is my diagnostic LED. So what we can do now is I can turn the power off and turn it back on. Oh, let me just mention one more thing as well. The programmer is 3.3 volts. So while we're programming it, we do not want anything plugged into these, any power, like 5 volts. I'm actually going to run this at 5 volts because we're going to take the 5 volts from the USB, but that must not be plugged in while we program it because we only program it at 3.3 volts. So what should happen? That, I think that yellow one there, which I've got a bit too bright. Oh, it doesn't look too bad on the actual board in real life. Is power, I think. Actually, I never wrote anything on there what the lights do. Oh, I must remember to do that on the silk screens. When I changed this to a USB socket, yeah. Right, okay, so what I'll do is I turn the power off, and my diagnostic light LED, which is blue, I like to have a blue LED for my diagnostic when I'm programming. This should blink. I don't know if it blinks one or twice, I don't know. Let's anyway, so turn the power off. There we go, power's off, and we turn the power on. No, it just blinks the one. I must have just put one in there. So it seems to be working, does that? So what we can do is we can put the crystal in, and we'll check the voltage. Put the crystal in. Put the crystal in, and then we'll make up a USB lead for this socket, and see if it powers off the USB lead. Yeah, okay, let me get set up. Alright, yes, so I bought a lead, right, so you need this one. Keeps things simple. This plugs into a USB and you'll get 5 volts from it. It doesn't matter what's on this end. Well, it will. I'm going to modify this board so it's got a USB socket on it. Yeah, I just don't know what I was thinking. So basically now I've got to cut this end off. What I should have done is just put a socket on so we can just plug a USB in, a normal lead. But for whatever I was thinking, dreaming, smoking or whatever, for some reason I've decided we need to now cut this off, and we need to put one of these plugs on the end instead. So that's what we're going to do. Where did I put that? Oh, there it is. So yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm a silly idiot. I don't mind calling myself an idiot. I know Americans get upset when you call them idiots, but it means something totally different in Yorkshire between friends. Just means foolish. It doesn't mean what they've decided it to mean. Anyways, yeah, don't call American an idiot. They'll get very upset. Right, here we go. I mean, I'm not even frigging sure. Right, well, yeah, just taking the. So I'm just going to change camera angles because I can't work like this. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing, and when you can see what I'm doing. Hopefully. Right, so we've got 4 colours here. Actually, I might see if I can zoom in a touch. How's that? That better? Yeah, 4 colours. The black and the red are the 2 power ones, and the green and the white are the data ones. Now they go on a. The colour is a standard colour. They should use them all the time. So I forget which is which. So I'm going to have to look that up on the internet. But I know what the brown and black one is. Anyways. Besides the point at the moment, what I need to do is I need to stick one of these crimps on the end of each one. So let me just get 4 of these. The other 4 are for the for the oh, there you go. Oh, I went a bit savage with that. Let me get my other finer cutters. I can feel it better with these. Yeah. Trim the ends off. Just a little tip for those. I've seen use these. I don't know if you can see that, but if I look on the end, can you see how they taper away? You know, the slanted, the cut. The cut is on one end. That's this side, because that's why they're called side cutters. And so, if you're stripping insulation off a wire, you want the side that has the blade on this side away from where you're going. Otherwise, if you have it the other way, it just slides over the insulation. This way grips. Anyway, what am I talking about? Right. And what I've done is I've actually modified a pair of pliers. These used to be long nose pliers, but what I've done, I don't know. See if I can get them focused. Yeah, can you see that? These used to be a pair of long nose pliers, but I cut the end off that one, shortened it, put a little delve in, and I bent the other end over so it goes into the groove, and basically that is what I use for crimping crimps. Pretty universal, so I don't know if anybody likes that idea. I keep thinking about what I might do is once I might have a go getting some better ones made at PCBWay, because they do metal 3D printing, and I might actually design some better ones. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do to crimp these on. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this in. Right, so I want to. That's where centre of camera is. Right over there. Remember that. Thing is that my back's killing me. I've got to lean over, and I need to do these in with the magnifying glass. Right, so the light is going to be really messed up here somehow, because I need to see what I'm doing, because these are small as well. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing, or what have you, but honestly I need to see what I'm doing, and I just can't I can't put my head inside the camera. God. Right. Well, I don't know if any of that came out on camera or not, but anyway, I can only blame myself for not doing the USB socket. You know, it's going that is going to annoy me for weeks. Is that it's going to really annoy me? It's a stupid mistake. I shouldn't have made that mistake. I mean, that's the idea of buying USB sockets, so you can just plug a damn USB lead in there. Yeah, really annoying me. Really annoying me. Anyways, get this lead made up. It'll be right. I must have. Yeah, you get tunnel vision, don't you, when you're doing stuff? And you think, oh yeah, we'll do a socket for that. We'll do a socket for that. Should choose the right sodding socket. Right. So that goes in there. It's a nice cable, this. It was cheap and all. It is. You know how good it is once you start cutting it up. I got it all in there. No idea. I might have missed a bit there. I made these crimps for the DuPont. But they're a little bit bigger than these. And when the wire is so tiny as well. There we go. That's got it. Yeah. The thing is, you could buy those. You can buy these crimpers and what have you, but they're massive. I don't know if you've seen them. They're so sodding massive, and I'm only doing these little tiny wires, and that's why I modified these little pliers really, because it's just some to do something small, use something small. I don't want to try use big massive crimps that are designed to do bigger stuff as well. All I use is this size. I'm rambling, aren't I? I hope some of it makes sense to somebody. Somebody has the same view as I do. And like I say, it's not as I'm doing this on a production line. It's not that I have to get it rattled off 105 minutes, like, you know. This is just me passing time. Right, so I need to know which is. I've got a white one and a green one, and I need to know which one they are. So I'm just going to look on the internet. Oh, right, yeah. So on the back here, can we see that? Let's see if I can get a bit more light on there. You can see I've written which is the USB. Yeah, that's the USB there on the side. And I've written which is sort of like the power, ground, and which is the minus and the plus for the data lines. So if you use this, what you need to do is you need to sort of get a plug. Well, actually, I'm going to modify the one on the internet on the shared project page. So it won't really matter, because what I'll do is I'll modify this to be a proper USB socket. But for now I need to know which wire's which, so I can put the right wire in the right place. So I'll just come back once I've searched the internet. Alright, yes, so white is the negative and green is the positive. So I've lined that up with what it says here on the USB. So that should be my colours. So yeah, white is negative, and green is positive, and the black is VSS, and the red is plus 5 volts. So let's just plug that in there, like that. So that's plugged in. So I should now be able to plug this into a USB socket. Right, so lay that there, and yeah, right, where's my socket? There's one. Are we ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Bing! There we go. Oh, I haven't put the crystal on, have I? I better just put the crystal in first, aren't I? Silly me. What a silly fool. Here we go. Yeah, I need to put that crystal on. So I'm just going to get a piece of card or something with a little bit of thickness. No, here's some bits of card. Yeah, I'll fold that one up. No, what? Just give me a minute. You know, I didn't realise how long this video was getting on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this crystal out. This crystal on. There's my crystal. Hang about. Let's turn that over. You can't see it. There's my crystal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a piece of paper there. So that goes between the board and the piece and the crystals. And just stick that down on there. Like that. There we go. So I've got a bit of card, well, a bit of paper in between, and I'll just solder that on there. In fact, I need a bit of solder actually. Where's it? Oh yeah, put plenty of this on. That'll be enough. Not enough really. Oh yeah, it is. Plenty. Yeah, let's get the other. Let's see to stop that falling off. What a mess. I don't care. Don't care. Yeah, it'll all clean up. Ow, I bet that landed on my foot. Yeah. There we go. What a rough ass job that was. And pull the piece of paper out. That should have just stopped it from going on the I'll give this a good clean up. Oh yeah, what I was saying is yeah, I didn't realise how long this video has been going on for. It's been going on for hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it here. Stop it here at this point. I've got one more cable to make. I've got to make up the. I'm not going to bother with the display cable, although should I? Just to show you. Yeah, I might as well. Since I'm going to make another video, I'll make another video to actually plug the display in. Oh, you can't see that. Yeah. So I'll put a plug for that goes on end of this. Although that's not what I'll use it for. What I want it for was for the USB, and obviously the other end of the cable that goes into the other end of this cable obviously plugs into here. So I'll make this cable up. And we'll do the finale in the next video. So if you watched it to the end, I hope you've just whizzed through boring bits where I've just been putting components on. So hopefully it hasn't been as long as it has been for me to do the video. Hopefully you will be able to do it. Oh, actually, let me just plug that in as well. Just show that I've added the crystal. It's a bit on piss, that, isn't it? Right, hang on, I have to straighten that up. I hate stuff that's not quite straight. Yeah, as I was saying, I'll do a finale video with it all completed. So what I'll do is I'll make up a. Oh, I've thrown the wrong end a bit. Where's that gone? There it is. Yeah, so There we go. Boom. Yep, one flash on there, that's lit, so I assume it's working anyway. Yeah, until the finale with this next video. If you made it to the end here, thanks for watching again, and I hope you enjoyed me getting them into a bit of a tantrum. No, not really. I don't care, honestly. I just don't care. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.